So in today's episode, we're going to learn why you're having a hard time taking your game from the driving range to the golf course. We're going to learn some course management, learn how to understand our swing better. And just by simply doing that, without changing any mechanics of our swing, we're going to take shots off of our score by learning how to pick the right club, learning how to pick the right target, and make very confident golf swings. Let's check it out. So as you can see here, what I've done, I've hit about 10 shots on my simulator. We don't have to do this on our simulator. We can go to the driving range and just kind of keep track of what our natural flight is and where our dispersion is. That's what this is all about. We're not going to hit every shot straight, right? We're not going to hit, if we're trying to always hit draws or trying to always hit fades, that's not always going to happen, right? But we do need to find some kind of pattern, whether you're a scratch player or someone who shoots a 97. You have to know what your dispersion is and what your natural pattern is. So what I've done here is I've hit a few shots with my 7-iron. I know that, you know, my average carry with a 7 is about between 175 and 180. So I know that that's what my number is. And then I also know that my tendencies, if I miss it, my tendencies are to miss it long and left because I get a little too quick with my chest and tend to kind of pull it. My tendencies are also, I'll kind of hang back, hit it fat, and miss it about 10 yards short and right. So what I've done here, and I'll pull you up my dispersion chart, is I can look at this, and obviously it's, you know, I just hit 10 pretty good shots, but what I do is, and what you need to do too, is you need to take that chart and essentially use that as you play golf, okay? We're not trying to aim at every single flag. We're also not trying to play it super, super safe either. What we want to do is we want to make aggressive swings at conservative targets. That's the best way to take those big numbers out of play, to take those tee shots out of bounds, get rid of those, take our 7s, make them 5s, take our 6s, make them 4s. We also use this when we're on the tee box too. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up a course on GS Pro, hit a few shots, and kind of show you how we need to strategize based on what our shot dispersion is and what our patterns are. So to start off, looking at how we apply this to the golf course, what I've done is I've taken us to the first hole at Georgia Golf Club. You guys might know it as Augusta National. Hopefully they don't send me a cease and desist letter. And what we have here, we have a middle right pin. I'm 169 yards out, a little bit uphill. So knowing that my 7-iron is between a 175 and 180 carry, that's what I'm going to hit here. Because my dispersion, if my aim point is right here, I'm going to have to hit a really bad shot to come up short of this green or in that bunker there. For some reason, whenever I play with my students, I always see them try and muscle and hit like a 1 out of 25 shot, like a really small percentage shot. If they miss, they're always coming up short. I never see anyone miss long of that flag. Don't be afraid to take more club, okay? So if I hit the shot great, I might end up on the back of the green. I'm okay with that. I would rather have that than try and muscle an 8-iron up here and maybe just get it short of that pin. So as far as my target, on the right side, I'm obviously not aiming at that pin. I'm going to pick a spot about 35 feet right. So right about here. If I hit that ball dead straight, I'm going to have a 35-foot birdie putt. That's great. If I hit my fade that I like to hit, now as the ball moves more and more right, it's getting closer to this pin. So my target is going to be about 35 feet left of that pin. And let's see where this shot ends up. Hitting a little 5-yard cut or so there. Perfect. I'll take that. If I hit that shot and I tug it left, I'm on the back left part of the green. I might have a 50 or 60 foot putt. So you might say to yourself, well, then you shouldn't aim 35 feet left. Yes, I still want to aim 35 feet left because I want the percentage of my shots to end up on that, the highest percentage of my shots to end up on that green. If I hit it short and right, I'm still going to end up on the front part of that green. Let's pretend now that this pin is back left. If it's back left, let's say right about here, with my dispersion of fading the ball, I'm aiming right at that pin. I'm not playing conservatively. I know that, yes, I might miss it long and left, but that's going to be like 1 out of 10 shots. A majority of those are going to fall right. And you can take this too, if you're someone who likes to draw it, just think of it the opposite way. Instead of a middle right pin, a middle left pin, if it's a back right pin, you guys are aiming right at it. So I'm going to aim right at the back left part of that green, right at that pin, and if I fade it, then I'm fine. So I hit that a little low on the face. Not a great swing there. Faded at about 25, 30 feet right. I got about a 25 to 30 foot birdie putt. So doing that, knowing my yardages, picking a good target allows me to have an aggressive swing at a conservative target. So now let's go to a different hole and see how we apply this same logic to our tee shots. So to take a look at tee shots and how we approach those, I'm taking us a few hours north here to the 13th hole at Tobacco Road. And this hole has a waste bunker on the right side. So this applies to if at your home course you have a pond on the right side, out of bounds on the right side. The question is, what do we do to take our dispersion and give us the best chance to hit it in the fairway? The answer is we tee the ball up on the side that the trouble's on, aim away from that trouble. So for those of you that tend to miss your driver with a slice, what you want to ask yourself is, if I hit this drive dead straight and I hit it really good, how far is that ball going to go? Could be 195 yards, 227 yards, 260 yards, whatever that number is, your target is going to be that number on the left side or on the opposite side of that fairway. So if I bomb a drive, it's going 305 to 310. So that's my target line right about here on that side of the fairway. I know if I hit it dead straight, it'll trickle into the left rough. And now I have a lot of room right to make a nice aggressive swing at this ball and play that little fade that I like playing. So a little push out there to the right. Have a lot of room. Made a pretty comfortable swing. Not a lot of pressure there. Let's try and do it a second time. That one I really overcooked it right, But because I have, and I just carried the bunker, but because I have so much room out to the right there to miss it, essentially that fairway went from 30 yards wide to 60 yards wide. So let's use this next time that we're on the course. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button below. Leave me any questions that you have in the comments. And make sure to check the links in my bio to sign up for online lessons. Happy golfing.